Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. ADFD issues 220 million dirham loan facility to Azerbaijan power project. Gulf Capital to raise $3 million for MENA Region Credit Fund. And Eurozone caught in deadlock over Greece. Let's look at the UAE stock markets first. Both the DFM and ADX rallied on the back of increased investor sentiment today. The DFM rose 2.2% to close at 1,601 points, which caused shares of the DFM to also rally 5% today. Also, index heavyweight Emaar Properties was trading higher by 3.2%. Dubai Islamic Bank was up 1.9%, Arab Tech gained 3%, and Emirates MBD surged 5.5%. Commercial Bank of Dubai, however, was down 1.7%. Volumes picked up substantially today. 194 million shares were traded, valued at 281 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX rose 1.2% to close at 2,743 points. Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank rose to the highest in almost 3 years after the Malaysian government said the bank will sign an agreement to sell its stake in Kuala Lumpur-based lender RHB Capital on June 17th. ADCB's shares were up 1.9% today. Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank gained 1.8% and First Gulf Bank rose 1.7%. The real estate sector was also up. Alder Properties rose 3%, Sur Real Estate 2.3% and RAK Properties 2.8%. And Etisalat gained 0.5%. 108 million shares were traded, valued at 185 million dirhams. And let's now look at the GCC equity markets. The country's main benchmarks ended mixed today. The Abu Dhabi Fund for Development has issued a 223 million dirham loan facility to the government of Azerbaijan to help finance the country's Janub thermal power plant project. The project aims to provide reliable power supply to increase the efficiency of the power generation system in the country. It will see the acquisition of gas and steam turbines, safety systems, civil works, transmission lines and equipment. Mohammed Saif Al-Suwaidi, the acting director general of the ADFD, who signed the agreement, stated that the project shows Abu Dhabi's support for developing countries by allocating resources where sustainable development can be achieved. Abu Dhabi-based Gulf Capital is looking to raise up to $300 million for a credit fund targeting regional sovereign wealth funds, pension funds and insurance firms. The fund will be created for investments in acquisitions and will offer capital to MENA companies which are growing very fast but are not able to fund themselves adequately in the local markets, the CEO of Gulf Capital, Karim El Sol, said. The idea was generated out of a strong need for financing and funding in the marketplace, as many banks in the region only lend to companies with a large asset base, which some don't have and therefore face difficulty taking up loans. The fund will be spread over 10 years and is forecast to yield 15% each year. Gulf Capital will contribute $75 million to the up to $300 million large fund. Bond issues in the MENA region are this year expected to cross the last year's mark of $40 billion due to increased borrowing requirements and improved pricing. That's according to Deutsche Bank. Its managing director for the region, Salman Al Khalifa, said there had been 17 bond issues so far this year worth $10 billion. And there will be many more issues coming into the market, especially so from now until September, due to the attractive low yields. Khalifa added that companies with strong cash flows and solid performance track records are most appealing to international investors. Only last week, Emirates Airline tapped the bond market. The Dubai government will do so in the next days, as officials are meeting investors this week. And in our fast financial news, the Dubai International Financial Center signed a memorandum of understanding with the Korea Capital Market Institute in Seoul on Tuesday. The MOU will see the relationships between DIFC and those South Korean institutions which are interested in expanding internationally strengthened further. This will include jointly organizing workshops, seminars and conferences, among other initiatives to stimulate business growth among the partners. Dubai government's Dubai SME department has signed a partnership agreement with business advisory company Dune and Bradstreet to offer various company benefits to the top 100 SMEs in Dubai. Privileges include discounts on Dun & Bradstreet credit rating reports, free registration for company business tools, and workshops for employees. And after the break, we'll run you through what's making the headlines in international business today.